Connecticut woman held her stepson captive for 20 years. Images from this horror story are now surfacing. Now, the stepson who was held captive has not been identified at this point. He is 30 years old. He is 5'9" and 69 pounds. This is 56-year-old Kimberly Sullivan. The stepson says that he can recall having his food restricted starting at the age of 3 years old. He said since he was 11 years old, he's been held captive by his stepmother. He said that she would lock him in an 8-foot by 9-foot room for 22 hours a day. There was no heat, no air conditioning. In fact, he was only let out to do like household chores, and it was for a very short period of time during each day. He only got to go outside for about 1 minute a day, and that was to let the dog out. Kimberly would only allow him to eat 2 sandwiches a day with 2 small bottles of water. And like I said, this is when he had told police recently, after his escape, which we'll discuss in just a second, that he remembers food and water being restricted since he was 3 years old. In fact, he was so thirsty one time that he drank water from the toilet bowl. For a while, he was allowed to go to school, elementary school, and he was also caught stealing food from some of his classmates. He would also eat out of garbage bins. The principal tried to make some reports, and ultimately, Kimberly withdrew the stepson out of school. Now, on February 17th, the victim was able to set a small fire. This was in this tiny room that he stayed on the 2nd floor. This is how he was able to get attention and escape. Now, the neighbor who found him said that he appeared clearly emaciated. When he went to the hospital, some of the doctors and professionals there said that there were actually pieces of his teeth that had broken off and he ate them. There was severe tooth decay. The man had not bathed in a year or two. However, he did tell police that he used to try to use some of the water from his water bottle and bathe. He also told police that he was forced to use or urinate in bottles and use newspapers for the other. He was denied like any kind of toilet. Now, Kimberly has been arrested, and all the while she is saying that none of this is true. Absolutely not. In fact, her lawyer is completely agreeing that even though there was yes, there was a lock on the door, but that doesn't mean that she used it. And she is completely maintaining her innocence. I want to know what you guys think, but make sure you favorite and follow this video because I will be keeping up to date with this one.